Hello and welcome to WWE 2K25 Universe Mode, and welcome to another episode of SmackDown. Oh well, it's Friday night. Kicking things off, it will be Alexa Bliss taking on the woman who shocked the world last week, pinning the new United States Champion Becky Lynch. You can only imagine Trish here is lining herself up to get that shot at the United States Championship. I mean, Alexa Bliss here, looking to elevate, looking to take the stance of a lifetime and take home a huge opportunity for the Women's United States Championship. And well, the woman again who pinned Becky Lynch, nailing the chick kick and bringing home the victory. A legend, an icon, Trish Stratus. Well, of course, as we stand here on the road to Bad Blood, tonight's main event, we will see the new number one contender for the Men's United States Championship, John Cena, take on Bronson Reed. Jimmy Uso, after a huge win last week against Rusev, takes on Logan Paul. Bianca Belair and Mariah May go to war, plus more to come. Oh, here we go, Alexa Bliss, Trish Stratus, all set and poised. Adrian Butler gets the bell rung. And well, I think Alexa Bliss just had her bell rung from the off. That was a stiff forearm. Oh god. And this is how Trish was able to mount the assault on Becky. Oh, here we go, a little bit of insult, but nothing to the injury. And well, Bliss and Stratus just feeling each other out here in this opening for Larian. Hang on a minute, could she be? No, she's not vying for Twisted Bliss. That would have been a huge pull from the opener, but huge crossbody. And now Trish Stratus in a pinning predicament to the kick out of one. And I think Bliss saw the outcome of last week's contest. Knows what games to play and what games to stay clear of. Ooh. Oh god. Oh well, Trish Stratus entering the Speed Force there. The sudden dart to take out Bliss and takes control over the action, but misses that stomp. Oh no. A little stumble from both sides. I mean, wait a minute, Bliss stood on the head, just pulling up the body of Stratus. And Alexa Bliss here taking a much more cool, much more calm approach to the contest. Not getting suckered in. Not getting caught off guard, and Arame catches the arm and swoops over, and here we go. Well, went for the insult to injury. Trish, running Bulldog connects. Could it happen again? And a kick out of two from the Goddess. Bliss needs to watch positioning now, as Mickey, well, not Mickey James, my apologies, Trish only needs to pull out the chick kick, and this one could be in the books. And Well, we could be looking at Becky versus Stratus of Bad Blood. What on? And here we go. Bliss kicks out of one. Rallies to arms. And here we go, insult to injury. Rises to the top. Twisted Bliss. And that could be... And no. Goes immediately in for a second. And well, Bliss... Alexa Bliss may have just pulled out every stop she had left. And Trish Stratus is still in this one. And well, here we go. What's Trish looking for out the corner? Or maybe going for a pin there. Opted against. And hang on a minute, this time it is Trish Stratus on the top. Realised the distance was not in her favour. No. Stratus barrels back to her feet. Tries to wear Bliss down at every turn. It might not go the way Stratus is expecting it to. And Alexa Bliss unloads. Oh, wait a minute, hooks the arm. DDT connects. Insult to injury. And Bliss with the final flurry. Twisted Bliss. And that is somehow not enough. Alexa Bliss at a loss for words. And while the Bulldog reversal hooks the leg for the cover and kicks out a one from Bliss. And wait a minute. Trish Stratus trying to hook her feet on the ropes. Hang on the Bliss. And wait, what's the play here by Stratus? And well, Trish clearly giving Alexa too much recovery time. Alexa for the third time off the top. And while Bliss gets out to the ringside area. Knows the dangers that lay in the ring. And here we go, the knees to the midsection. Bliss, a huge splash from, oh no. And what's the cold red And well, a running swanton of sorts there. Whoop. And well, count to 6. And well, Bliss is already back outside the ring. Whoop. With a gorgeous rope neck breaker. Kick to the midsection. Hits the DDT. 1, 2, and Alexa Bliss survived on. While speak of the Women's US Champion. And she shall make an appearance. Staring down Bliss from the entranceway. And what a contest that was. And well, Kenny Omega, Hangman Adam Page now on the stage. See, last week we showed the world what the Elite was always meant to be. It was always a name to capture the caliber of talent that belonged to the group, but Cody, Bucks, you've sullied the name. You thought pinning me and Bash was the end? Nah, it was the start. Hangers, tell him what comes next when Omega throws it to Hangman as Omega really sets his sights now on taking the Elite down. Young Bucks, a Bad Blood, we have one thing on our mind. Those tag team titles. See, you want to act like you were all leagues above everyone else. Well, we are about to take the only credibility any of you carry. And while Omega and Page have their sights fully set on taking those SmackDown tag team titles fresh from the Young Bucks, well, we can only wait and see if they are capable and if the plan plays out as they see. Oh, well, with the tag team competition rolling on now, Omega and Hangman made their sights clear on the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. And while last week the LWO suffered a loss to Hangman and Omega, but this week in the form of Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee, they look to maybe bring back a little bit of glory to the Latino World Order, to boost their ranks and to show where they stand in the hierarchy. And well, you know, Dragon Lee heavily could be considered the next up a legend of Lucha Libre, and of course Rey Mysterio is the icon of Lucha Libre. If anyone shows you a Lucha mask, their first thought will be that man, Rey Mysterio. But tonight, they take on Claudio Castagnoli, the Swiss Cyborg, and the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus. They don't just set the bar, they are the bar. And who's ready? Fella! And here we go, the throw to each other. Little Yu-Gi-Oh reference for all the nerds out there. And while Sheamus and Claudio may have been unsuccessful in their bid for the Raw Tag Team Championships at Bash in Berlin, they came so close, but just caught defeat. But tonight they have a chance to pick up the momentum again, dust themselves off, and will be the Swiss Superman versus Rey. And look at this from the start. And I mean, Claudio Castagnoli is a stone cold fox. He's a stone cold killer, and Mysterio looking to wind up a little bit there. What was left high and dry. Oh, Rey. That shotgun Sending Sheamus head first into the ropes, into the turnbuckle pads. And look, as both Sheamus and Claudio just struggling to keep well. I mean, giving it up to Ray, he is taking every ounce he can. He is putting on one hell of a flurry. Tag mate Claudio the legal man. Well, what are we looking for here? A little bit of double team maneuver. Claudio from the shoulders into the senton. Hooks the cover, Dragon Lee though, staying putted. A kick out of one from Ray. And here we go, Claudio Castagnoli. Bringing Ray back down to earth. And here we go, Gorilla Press. And here we go, the 10 beats of the Bull from Claudio. And now Sheamus to do the same. Oh, wait a minute, Castagnoli. Absolutely snapping on Lee. The 20 beats of the Bull run across both members of the LWO. And again, Sheamus, just that quick strike. That axe hand still blowing. Ray in a rock in a hard place, targets the leg, targets the knee. Flips Sheamus through. And here we go. Mysterio. I couldn't quite tell. It looked like he went for the brogue buff. Tag made. Castagnoli. Coming in hot. Oh well, hang on a minute. Time for Dragon Lee. Oh. Claudio. Just trying to fight back in. Trying to undermine Lee, but and well, here we go now. Castagnoli. Big back body drop onto the ring apron. And well, Claudio putting Lee through his paces. Oh well. Could be looking to say goodnight to Dragon Lee. Hooks the arms up. Hang on. Pinfall. Reverses the cover. And wait a minute, Lee. Just wiped out by... well, hang on. Throws him in the corner. Ray measured up the shot, took too long. Claudio. Gotch. Neutralizer. And Mysterio was close to being down and out. Lee's vacated the ring too early. Sheamus catches him with a brogue. 1, 2, and Sheamus and Claudio. Having to figure out where to go with this one. Knowing they could be at a lost end. Oh, wait a minute. Claudio missed the big dive. Oh no. Oh well. Look at this though. Bob beating down Mysterio. And instantly, as soon as Ray got back between those ropes, oh wow, the breakthrough for the LWO. And here we go, Castagnoli's feeling it, but it seems so is Ray. Goes in on the knee. Oh, hang on. Ray sets him up. Well, no, goes for the Hurricane Rana cover. And a close shave. And here we go. Wait, what the hell? Ray looked to make the tag to Lee and the end upon us. Racks him up. And Mysterio is a lone dragon. Dragon Lee is gone. He has abandoned his tag partner. Left him to the dirt. Tag made. Hoists up Ray. Bro. Kick. And here we go. Sheamus hooks the leg for the win. You've got a question. What the hell was going through the mind of Dragon Lee? Things were going in their favor. And now, Lee just deciding to walk out, walk away, take leave, abandoning Ray, and leaving Ray to the wolves. The Gotch neutralizer in. to the assisted Brogue, leaving Mysterio clocked out. And just look at their victory tonight. What a moment, and what a SmackDown debut for the Bar. Oh well, we look now to the women's division, the new Women's World Champion. Looking to mix it up in the ring once more. Oh, Belair's got her custom plates fully secured onto her title. Of course, Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill took on the team of the glamorous and fabulous badasses. I believe they are still workshopping the name. But nonetheless, Belair will take on Mariah May one-on-one after May believes she stands a chance of beating the Women's Undisputed Champion. And Bianca Belair wants to show that she is a fighting champion and will take on anyone who questions her position as the champ. And well, let's kick it up the glamour. Mariah May. And she is a true top level competitor straight from England. Oh well, Mariah May, I think there's very few that can compete on that level. Very few who can fight the likes of the glamour. She is a ruthless, a prodigy of the legendary, timeless Toni Storm. And tonight looks to see herself in the headlights, in the spotlights, after pitting the women's champion, and Adrian Butler gets it underway. Oh, while Mariah May goes straight into the slamming. Here we go, collar and elbow tie up, but who walks away superior, and it is Mariah May with a side headlock takeover, but here we go. And the spear from Belair. And here we go, goes for the stalling suplex. Here we go, Belair muscles through, single leg takedown. And this is where the EST will look to thrive. And wait a minute. Gorgeous press followed by the splash. Slow recovery, but hooks the cover, and a 2 count. Not a bad inning though for the opening of this contest, taking the wind out of Mariah May's sails, and well, Belair not easing up, not looking to give a moment. Oh, no. And well, Bianca Belair caught off guard. No. Kamigoye. And wait, what's Bianca looking for? That kind of power. The power lift, power slam. And again, just driving Mariah May into the depths of the mat, pushing May to her limit. May returns the favour there, and comes in hot and without a hesitation off the ropes, bouncing back in. And what's the EST looking for now? But the counter could have been going for the power bomb. And sweeps her in, lured her straight into that jawbreaker. Bianca Belair now just looking to show her skills, her abilities. And here we go, the glam slam. Belair hooks her up. K.O.D. 1, 2, 3. And Mariah May was not for wait a minute. Well, one member of the Big Three, Naomi, out here congratulating Belair. What a moment. What a moment. And wait a minute, what the hell? Naomi has just put down her best and closest friend. What? Well, Cody Rhodes backstage, people clamoring and begging to know what I think about Hangman and Omega coming for the tag team championships. Well, my thoughts are the Young Bucks are the best tag team on this planet, and they will hand Omega his third loss and reign on Hangman's Parade. Kenny, you want to stand there and talk about elite level talent, huh? Is that why my good friend Kazuchika Okada was able to put Adam Cole out of action? Oh, so funny that, because if that was me, I know the Bucks would have been there in a heartbeat. You know Hangman thought to come save Cole's career and... Well, hang on a minute. Cody Rhodes and that's Roderick Strong. If I was you, I'd worry less about Hangman and Omega and worry about me. I swear to you, what you had Okada do to Cole will not go unanswered. I want you one-on-one, anytime, any place. Of course, the fellow Undisputed Kingdom member, Strong, set in the challenge to Rhodes. Roderick, you are beyond beneath me. You think standing up to me will bring him back quicker? No. Your issue should be with the man who put him in that position. But you want me? Well, I'll have you to check my schedule, and then you'll get your answer. Well, Cody Rhodes kind of brushing off the challenge from Strong, but seemingly blaming Omega and Hangman. And well, Jimmy Uso will return back to the ring. Of course, a lot to digest. Roderick Strong calling out Cody Rhodes. Naomi with the turn of the century. Well, I guess everyone must start proceed with caution, but Big Jim is gunning for the top. Last week it was Rusev. This week he takes on the stooge of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, the final boss. And he takes on the Maverick Logan Paul. Of course, The Rock's been sending Paul to try and loosen up, to try and weaken, to suss out his opponents before he even steps in the ring with them. And Jim sees himself as the one. Of course, flying solo here on the SmackDown brand. No Jay, no Roman, just him running wild. And he's looking to prove himself, but this man, one of the biggest douchebags in pro wrestling, the Maverick Logan Paul, a huge social media influencer alongside his good friend KSI. And well, Paul riding a high, got the shock of the century when he came close to beating CM Punk, but due to a disqualification, Punk crowned the winner. And well, Paul garnering quite the negative reaction here. And look at the reaction for Jimmy. Oh, well, a collar and elbow tie up. Jimmy taking command of the ring, and what a beautiful thing to be seeing here in the opening. And, well, Jim unloads. Oh, wow. Took his time, pandered to the crowd, and catching Jimmy off guard with the 2 count. Looking to crank back on the neck, but Jimmy not falling into it, and Jim now goes for the super kick. Paul getting him wrapped up. And this is Jimmy Uso. This is his coming out party. This is Jimmy saying, this is who I am. This is where I've been all along. Ah, well. The confidence wearing out as Paul starts taking command once more. And it's at the elbows now. Ah, well. Went for the super kick. Paul. And Jimmy reversing the cover. Look at this. Super kick to the midsection. Jimmy not easing up. And now just... how well looking to soften Paul up. And again though, Logan just going in for the cover. Going for the kill, trying to take Jimmy out. And here we go, Jimmy. Hitting the marks, finding his ground, unleashing all layers of hell. And well, Logan Paul busted above the iron. Well, Logan just taking the hits. Big Jim is making sure every second, every strike, every hit is felt on another level. But no. We know what Paul's looking for. Buckshot. Super kick and a second. Jimmy Uso. Splash. And Logan Paul might be clocked now. Oh well, Jimmy going back to the drawing board. Throwing out some wild shots. Thought he had Paul grounded Jimmy is hounding. Wants the fighting. Oh God. Logan Paul is a prolific brawler, a prolific striker. This could have been the biggest mistake Jimmy could have made. Logan Paul not backing down. But neither is Jimmy. And we saw it last week, big Jim driver. Hooks the leg, 1, 2, and look at the state, the damage to Logan Paul. And well, you got a question, yeah. There's a question of Logan Paul's health. And here we go again. And well, Jimmy unloads. And here we go. Oos! The hip attack. Paul in perfect position. Uso. Splash. And it looks like Jimmy, far from done, goes in for a third. And there's the 3. And well, he's caught the notice of the final boss. Jimmy Uso being stared down by the world undisputed champion. And what a contest that could be lying ahead for these two men. Oh, wait a minute, that's Andrade and Austin Theory. Austin Theory, you truly are a future champion. See, over on Raw, guys like us were pushed aside and ignored. We're here to forge our own paths, make our own glory against all the odds. See, I'm putting something together, something that could rock the foundations of this very sport. I'd like to talk with you in private. Well, seems that's all we got. We haven't got Austin Theory's answer, but an interesting proposition there being made by Andrade to Austin Theory. I can only imagine what he is building there. Well, we will be entering our main event now, and of course, I'm very intrigued by whatever Andrade's putting together there with the proposition to Austin Theory. The question is, will Austin Theory accept it? Who knows, but here we go. The man on track to face AJ Styles for the United States Championship of Bad Blood. And of course, forever known. And well, we all know what time it is. It is time for Cena to once again make history in a SmackDown ring. Coming over from the red brand in the draft last week, winning the triple threat to crown himself #1 contender. And what a contest it was indeed. And here we go. And tonight he takes on Bronson Reed as Cena looks to test himself against the best of the blue brand. The best this industry has to offer. And well, you can't say that he's going to be disappointed with a man like Bronson Reed in that ring. He is a one-man army. As Biggie put it, every step he takes makes the entire arena shake. He is a one-man Godzilla, and there it is. John is not gonna have an easy time here, and this is a risky play. The level of risk he's at here, of injury, before he even gets his title match. And well, huge Cena chancing. Cena and Bronson locking up, driven into the ropes for a clean break, it seems, and no. John able to fight in there from underneath, and well, the strength of Bronson Reed, like running into a brick wall, and oh my god, the leap, just decimating the groin of John. And well, the last thing John wants is a groin injury going into a match with AJ Styles. That would really bring an abrupt end to the US Championship dreaming. Cena scouting, and there we go. Cena digging a little deeper in the back lever. Collar and elbow tie up, as these men do vie for position, vie for power. And Cena, realizing if he wants to come out on top, he needs to play this long game. Needs to try and use up the strength of Bronson Reed. And Cena decks him. And Cena feeling the momentum, feeling the power, but didn't quite find the target of the power. And well, again goes for that elbow. I think Cena was expecting a similar flurry. No. Well, John rolls to the outside, catches Reed. And well, an elbow connecting square to the outside. And Cena continuing the fight now, and Jesus. Oh no, John, be careful, a huge. And this crowd erupting for Cena now. And well, Bronson just bringing a silence to all the cries for the crowd. Cena suffering at the hands of Bronson. Count of 6, and oh God, Reed's on the top rope, and a crossbody to the outside, and this one is slipping away from Big Match John very quickly. And we can't forget the, Bronson Reed is no normal man. No! The senton! Count of 7. No. John dropped on his head. This is why they call him Big Match John. Took a blow that would, a lot of stars wouldn't be able to stand up ever again after a landing like that. And here's John on both feet, fighting through 5 knuckle shuffle, and instantly transitions into the attitude adjustment. 1, 2, no. I think Cena can feel the shift. And while Reed, knowing the dangers, gorilla press, but I think that maybe John felt the Reed was prepped, opted not to position for an AA, but I mean, just look. Oh, Jesus. Cena shoulder tackle. We know what's coming. And here we go. Cena in trouble in the hands of Reed. And well, went for that little splash, but Reed, I think, was just in the midst of moving away. Give Cena an empty landing, but again, Reed trying to, oh God, that was across the larynx. That was directly across the windpipe of Reed. And John desperately trying to find ways to get Bronson out, and Cena's feet are in the ropes. Adrian Butler being forced to call the break. And while Cena looking to target the leg of Bronson Reed, and Cena goes big on a German for his troubles. Oh, no, 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 no. Bronson attempts the tsunami. Cena shutting it down. And here we go. You can't see him. 5 knuckle shuffle. And here we go, Cena poised for the AA. And hang on a minute. Wraps him back in. Not the perfect positioning, but hits a second. And there's the third. And I really want to hang on a minute. No, 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 no. John Cena put down by AJ Styles. Well, thank you for watching, and we'll see you all next week.